All right, everybody, welcome to the Fox 10 and News Now stream, part of Fox10Phoenix.com. We are still following this police pursuit that has gone on for more than an hour here. We're going to see how this all ends here, but I don't foresee it happening in the near future here. I mean, this pursuit could go on for as long as there is gas in this tank here. There is no slowing down this chase. Continuing. Follow live here on the Fox 10 News Now stream. Viewer discretion is advised, as these are raw images. We just do not know how this will all unfold.
Oh, come on. What? Too much coffee. All that, not me.
Earlier in the chase, we did find out that the suspect is supposed to be armed here, so that is a scary thought for law enforcement as they got to continue to watch him, and he's been acting very erratic throughout this pursuit, so that's another cautionary tale here. We're going to continue to follow live here on the Fox 10 News Now stream, part of Fox10Phoenix.com. If you haven't already done so, now would be the perfect time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That way you'll always be in the know when we are covering breaking news here for you anywhere across the country.
Not sure if this person's making his way to a home, possibly his home, a friend's house. There is no license plates on the vehicle, so they couldn't run plates and try to figure out where this car comes from. Did start up in the Sylmar area. That is very far from this location for sure. And if he is making his way to a certain location, he has been making his way here in a very roundabout way. This hasn't been any sort of direct down the freeway to this area. Basically, we've just been following as this car has been driving around this afternoon through towns and cities and townships out here in the Southern California area. Santa Monica PD at one point did re-engage the pursuit. We did see LAPD in pursuit of this vehicle at certain times, but right now in a very residential neighborhood out here, Hawthorne area, driving a little bit slower. It's got all his windows down. Don't know what that's all about, but right now we're just kind of following along, watching. That's not a stop sign, buddy. So I don't know what his plan is right there. But at any rate, maybe he's lost. Maybe he's reading street signs. I'm not sure what's going on there. LAPD still overhead, keeping an eye on the vehicle. Definitely in the sheriff's area. If it comes down to re-engaging this as a pursuit, it's going to be the sheriff's department with the assistance from the LAPD helicopter. Right now, though, this car just continuing on out here. Lamoli. Awesome. I'm getting information that from my pilot, actually, that's getting information from the helicopter, the LAPD helicopter, that they are on the ground. Same type of deal as before. They're following this guy. They're in the area. They're not lights and sirens. They're close by. They are close enough that if this person does do something like pull into a residence over here somewhere and get out of that vehicle, then they will be close enough where they can make that move and possibly take this person into custody, bringing this to an end. Very tricky move right there. Very tricky. He had his right turn blinker on, and then he made a left turn. Right now, though, It looks like Crenshaw is the main street that we're going to be turning onto. Oh, those aren't plain clothes officers. Oh, come on. That's the camera, not me. I have no idea what this guy's doing. But you have to remember right now, it's been kind of a little goofy as we've been following this vehicle around. But we do remember that this person is said to have a weapon. This whole thing started out with a weapon. Apparently this person had a gun, brandishing some sort of weapon. So officers from LAPD not going to take any chances. And when you spend that kind of time in your vehicle doing whatever the heck he was just doing right there, it makes it interesting enough. Parked that vehicle in front of a burger place out here. Wish I knew where it was exactly. I know we're on Crenshaw Boulevard. Cleaning himself off there, you know. Oh, there he goes. Now he's running on foot. LAPD a little bit slow to respond there on the run. He's on his phone, so he's not taking that run too serious. But continuing here, running on foot. This is going to be on Crenshaw Boulevard. LAPD definitely chasing this guy. 13,000 block of Crenshaw Boulevard, running along out here. LAPD in their cars. They could overtake this guy very, very, very easily, but they're keeping their distance right now. Earlier on, they did say that this person may have a weapon. So they cannot take this anything but extremely seriously. This guy continuing to run on the phone right now, just kind of running along out here. LAPD in their vehicles, K9 units following along. Well, you know what? You kind of capsulized it. We've been following this for over an hour. Many people out there watching on CBS Facebook Live. Yeah, right there, that is the suspect. Now, he was in a car earlier on, and as you said it, chase, not a chase, following, tracking mode, back to a chase, not a chase. It kept going on and on and on. This guy taunting us, taunting officers at some point. We watched him as they just followed this guy for hours. Where are we? We're on Crenshaw Boulevard. We're in the Hawthorne area right now. That guy out walking right now. He abandoned his vehicle. Officers from LAPD and also local law enforcement, not sure if those are going to be Hawthorne PD or not, have been just kind of following. Now, people are saying, well, why are they just not tackling this guy? Why aren't they just taking this guy down? Well, the problem about all this is, as this guy apparently is said to have had a weapon, so they don't want to take any chances. He spent some time. That guy right there on a motorcycle, not law enforcement. He's probably putting himself in quite a bit of danger of being arrested if that guy doesn't get out of there. Right now, though, you can see the number of officers out here, 13,000 block of Crenshaw Boulevard. Officers from LAPD using their vehicles as basically as cover as they're trying to take this guy down. SWAT units here on scene as well. Those are not less than lethal weapons. Well, there's one less than lethal. We see one shot being fired. He got hit by one beanbag, two beanbags. So this guy running definitely right now. You can see that laser, that green dot on him. That's going to be the less than lethal. Can imagine pretty painful as they're pelting him with those beanbags and or whatever other things they're using right now to slow this guy down. Continues as a foot pursuit, and right now this guy just kind of figuring out that maybe perhaps best plan of action is just to do as they're being told. Down on one knee right now, doing the Christian cross, and he is, and you know what? We've been praying for him for a long time. Trust me. Right now, though, he's getting down on the ground. He's got his hands down. Probably he's finally starting to do what they're telling. But take a look at the resources. If you've been watching this on Facebook,
And right there, that is a takedown by the police there. It lasted more than an hour. So finally, the suspect ditched the car and was walking down the street, then running down the street, and, well, then the takedown occurred here. So good job by the police officers, the police SWAT teams for following this very closely.